The Mount Everest, the highest mountain of this planet, 29,000 feet. That's an average height what a commercial aircraft flies at. Minus 50 degrees centigrade. 12 feet of snow in a year. That's more than twice my height. No lights, no hospitals, no roads, no markets. 30% of the oxygen is available there, what is available to us here, when a body requires a saturation level of 96 to 100% oxygen in our blood. 1,000 people try to scale the Mount Everest every year on average. And in the last 72 years, only 2,900 have managed to do it. Rest all either died or came back from the base camps, injured, ill, or defeated. That is Mount Everest. Ladies and gentlemen, on the 15th of May 2006, a man named Mark Ingley climbed the Mount Everest. Climbing Mount Everest in 2006 does make news, but not as much as in 1953 when Tenzing and Edmund Hillary climbed Mount Everest for the first time. In 2006, it would not make much news because just 2 years back, between 2004 and 2005, there were 100 mountaineers who had climbed the Mount Everest. However, when Mark Ingley summited the Mount Everest, it made big news across the world. In 2006, there was no social media like we have in 2019, but it was the most talked about event for weeks after he had summited. Do you know why? Because Mark Ingley, when he climbed the Mount Everest, he was without both legs. He was 47 years of age. 25 years back, at the age of 22, he had lost both his legs climbing the same summit, trapped in an ice cave for 15 days. And 25 years later, with both amputated legs, with artificial limbs, he started climbing. At 21,000 feet, one of his artificial limbs flew off in a blizzard. He continued climbing, and at 8 o'clock, he put his national flag on the Everest. When the press asked him, "How do you feel making world record of being a double amputee climbing the Mount Everest?" Do you know what he said? He said, "I did not do it for a world record. I did it for myself, because 25 years back, I told myself that one day I will climb the Mount Everest." And that's what he did. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the culture, that is the ethos, that's the bedrock with which we nurture and we bring up our children at Scottish High. To be determined, never to say die, despite setbacks and failures. Most of you parents are new. Some of you are old with new siblings in the school. Many of you wonder that year on year we have an annual day, a full-fledged show in November. Why do we have another monkey business in May? It is because we want to take our newly inducted students into a challenge and somersault them into the next level. Tender 4 and 5-year-olds with just 18 or 19 days of practice come up, team up with their seniors and juniors and peers and come onto the stage and produce a light and sound show right in front of their parents. And here they are, ladies and gentlemen. My children are ready to do a show in front of you. Watch them. But mind you, do not even dare to comment if they falter, if they are out of step, if they are out of tune, or even if they fall. Because remember, each one of the 2,300 sons and daughters of mine in this school are determined. They will come year on year on this very stage to perform the best show of their life in front of you. Not because they want to create a record for you, because they've decided to do it for themselves. Thank you very much.